in here!
It already is all stupid up in here. I'm trying to figure out a couple of things here. Apparently, I don't have my Facebook account. I thought I did. I was public. So we are broadcasting also on YouTube. And it's I'm posting it all over my Facebook right now. So you can watch us on YouTube and for the time being. But again, don't know why it's not letting me broadcast on Facebook. But we're here. And I want to welcome everybody to a pilot show. Pilot show. So go check us out on Facebook. All right, Motorcycle Talk with Taino at Motorcycle Talk with Taino on YouTube. And of course, I'm broadcasting on my personal page. But I'm yet to figure this out. Like I said, I'm ironing out the kinks. No, the problem is not the show. It's something in the back end here that I still need to fix. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't see the text here. So if anybody texts, I don't know. It's not connecting. It's for some reason it's not connecting here to my Facebook, but I see a couple of you guys watching on Facebook, but I don't see you guys commenting. So if you're commenting, I apologize. I don't see it on my end. I'm trying to figure out why it's not allowing. But yeah, go check it out on YouTube anyways. YouTube it's allowing me to go live. Motorcycle Talk with Taino. That's the YouTube at Motorcycle Talk with Taino. And we can talk. That's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to talk about motorcycles here. We're going to talk about places to go, roads to see, the coolest experience you've ever had, best ride, the best bike. What breaks the most on your bike and what kind of bike do you have? Any hacks that you have when you hit the road, everything. And also we've got some guests that we are planning on inviting. Well, they've been invited already, of course, today. Being that it's a pilot show, we're just, like I said, testing the waters here today and testing you guys. I know some of you guys may already know me, but if you don't, listen, guess what? We'll get to know each other. I'd love to see every single one of you guys here every week. For now, we're going to be doing Thursdays here at Motorcycle Talk with, we're going to be doing Thursdays. I am wondering if any of you guys that know me personally is texting that is here can text me to my phone and tell me if you are or are not texting on the chat. If you are, I for some reason cannot see it. I've been trying to figure this out since 8, so spending the better part of a half hour playing catch up. Have no idea. I have checked. My profile is public. Everything, the live should have just broadcasted. But I welcome you guys. And if I got to do this again tomorrow, we will, just to make sure. YouTube, I am definitely broadcasting. I'm looking at the YouTube link. I am definitely broadcasting there with no problem. But if you are texting on the show, like on the link, if you're texting on Facebook for some reason, I cannot see it. This is bugging me a little bit because I thought I had everything ready to have an amazing show. I got a whole agenda of things I wanted to talk about with you guys, get you guys involved. And it's just one of those issues. So if you have my number, actually, it's right down the screen, 313-850-0604. If you are texting on the chat on Facebook, I cannot see it. However, if you go to the YouTube, go on my Facebook page and find the YouTube link, you can text there. I already tested it. So don't really know why it's doing this. Holy moly. Yep, no idea. I'm reading here. Everything looks like I am public. Yep. It says follow these steps. I did. And we're here. But anyways, guys, welcome you to Motorcycle Talk with Taino. We're going to figure this out, guys. Hopefully I can figure it out before the time we have allotted for this ends, and we can, maybe get this going. Here we go. See, so access to your authored post. I did that. So, I don't know, guys. Help me. Welcome. That I'm trying to. So I'm trying to figure out the. Sorry that I'm doing this live. Like I said, I wanted to give you guys. I had a whole thing set up here. Let's see. I'm texting with AI so he can help me here. But listen, again, go on YouTube, guys. Go on YouTube and look for Motorcycle Talk with Taino, all one word. Go in there and watch us on YouTube. There's a couple of links on my Facebook page right now. And I will actually get your messages that way. Just for some reason, Facebook is not playing nice with me this morning. So anyways, I'm telling you, this threw me for a heck of a loop. I'm seeing this here. I gotta fade this out. Anyways, welcome. I wish I could talk to you guys because that's the whole point of the show is let's talk. And I can't talk to you guys if we're using Facebook. And I'm looking at right now. And yes, 6 of you guys are on Facebook. 1 of you guys is on YouTube. Whoever is on YouTube, please send me a message so I know this is working. But if you are on Facebook, I cannot see or talk with you guys. I'm trying to figure this out on my end. For some reason, Facebook is broadcasting, but it's not letting me connect the text. And that kind of kills the vibe of the show because the whole point is called Motorcycle Talk. And I need your input. So if you want to reach out, go to our YouTube page, and that's Motorcycle Talk with Taino. I've been sharing it on my personal Facebook, so you guys can check it out there. Yeah, see, it says I can see and hear you. Thank you, Brian. I'm talking to a friend who actually just texted me. I can see and hear you. I can't see your text. So if people are texting on the chat of the show, then I can't. But nevertheless, big shout outs to my friend Brian Anderson from Parkersburg, Vienna, West Virginia. He actually was my employer for a while and gave me a heck of an opportunity in the West Virginia area to work with my passion, which is occupational safety. And he also, let's give him a plug real quick. If you guys need any kind of safety consultant, safety training, Leemax, Leemax, safety. Yeah, if you're sending a text on Facebook, Danny D, then it's for some reason I can't see it. But big shout outs to my friend Brian Anderson. And if anybody needs any kind of safety consultant, safety training, these guys are the one-stop shop for all your safety consulting and safety training needs. They'll even send you like a guy to be your safety guy on site. You got a small project, 1 week, 2 months, 3 months. You know, maybe you don't have a budget for full-time safety rep. Brian Anderson, give him a call, man. Leemax Safety Solutions down in West Virginia. However, don't let the state fool you. They can be anywhere in the country at the drop of a hat if you need them. So anyways, thanks, brother. Thanks for the shot. Thanks for replying back. I apologize why I can't get the comments out here. The whole goal today was to talk with you guys. I guess I'm going to have to go back into the controls back here and try to figure out why everything else connected, but not the, for example, look, see, I commented through YouTube. That is working. So, but I'm looking here and I only got one person watching on YouTube. So whoever's on YouTube, if you don't mind just putting a dot or a thumbs up or whatever, if you don't mind. That way I know you guys are, let's see, I'm getting another message here. Get a few people. Yeah, a couple of guys are saying, yeah, well, yeah, so yeah, see me and talk to me. I appreciate that. I just can't see your text. Yep. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and send us a hello just to make sure that those that chat is working and the YouTube one. Because the whole point of the show is let's talk motorcycles. But if I can't talk to you guys, then I don't know what. It's just going to be me talking motorcycles. But I wanted to hear from you guys. I want to talk about all of the above, guys. If it has anything to do with a motorcycle, we're planning a trip. And again, these are just a bunch of the topics that we're going to be talking about here. I have invited a couple of people here in the Metro Detroit area. There's a gentleman called the Detroit Ninja. I spoke with him, trying to get him involved. He's replied. There's another gentleman we recently met called the Biker Guru. A lot of you guys might follow him on social media as well. And the Hobo Biker, yeah, I've talked to her. Share back and forth messages, nothing official yet, but I'll get a couple of those guys here. We're also going to be broadcasting live fairly soon from Motown Harley Davidson here in Detroit, well, Taylor, Michigan, but the Detroit, Michigan area. They are actually rebuilding their whole dealership. So, all right, guys, anybody who is just logging in, for some reason, I cannot see your comments on Facebook. That's not letting them come through for whatever reason. However, I can see them on YouTube. So if you want to go to Real Motorcycle Talk, at Real Motorcycle Talk on YouTube, there it is. I'm gonna put it here at the bottom. So look it up, at Real Motorcycle Talk on YouTube. I should be able to see and hear you guys. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with the chat. I got to check out the settings here when we hang up over here with you guys and find out why. Yeah, I don't know why. So at Real Motorcycle Talk, if you go there, we maybe there you go. See, look, boom. I know. So the problem is with Facebook, and you happen to be the first comment of the night, sis. What's going on, Sister Gail? Thank you. Yeah. So for some reason, Facebook messaging is not working. It's not connecting. For some reason, I apologize for that. But we'll figure it out. But now that I'm getting a couple of you guys crossing over, go over. If you're on Facebook, not that I don't want you to click on Facebook, but go on YouTube at Real Motorcycle Talk so that we can chat there. I mean, if you got a Google, trust me, you got a Facebook. You just don't use it. You got a YouTube. But listen, Gail, while I got you here, sis, the whole point of this, guys, as you guys know, is to create a brand new type of a podcast. Here, we're going to be able to talk. Guess what, Gail? Guess what? Look up. Look who's here. Oh, it's just Beto in the house. What's going on? Thank you for joining and tuning in. But guess what? If I ever allow Gail to be a co-host here, we will have a different. Yes, Cowboys suck. And by the way, they're playing Detroit tonight. They actually started, 15, 20 minutes ago. So I got my other screen here. Let me look it up again. I closed it accidentally. I was looking at the stats already, and right now we're even with 2 field goals, 3-3. So I'm looking forward. Yes, no, absolutely. Cowboys absolutely suck. Anybody on Facebook, please visit us and check us out on YouTube. Since for some reason the Facebook Messenger is not working on my end, it is my end, not yours. So if you guys want to communicate, talk, and share, let's do it on the YouTube platform at Real Motorcycle Talk. All right, at Real Motorcycle Talk. I'm just going to leave that there at the top, at Real Motorcycle Talk. And yes, I'll absolutely be able to chat with you guys. But Gail, while I got you here, and I know you're such a fan of motorcycle ride travel, and I asked the question a couple days on Facebook and on the Motorcycle Talk page and on my personal pages: solo riding or group riding? So solo riding or group riding? Guys, come on, visit us on the YouTube page. The Facebook Messenger is not working for some reason. So you text on the chat on Facebook, I will not be able to see it. But if you're on YouTube, I absolutely can see it. So solo riding or group riding, that is just one question. Let's say you're a brand new rider. You haven't had the experience of either or, right? You haven't had the experience of actually being on the road, or you just know how to ride. You just got your endorsement. Solo riding, or you say when I'm in a bad mood, solo. You know what, Beto, as well. Beto's one of my local sisters here in Detroit, and yes, I agree with you. There is something about riding solo, and it's beautiful, right? I mean, it's a great way for us bikers to clear our minds. Some people like to go fishing, and that's what they do. Some people would rather have a different hobby, and that's fine, right? Some people play cards or crochet or whatever your hobby is, and that's absolutely beautiful. We are escapists, these motorcycles, right? For us bikers, we know what we feel. Now, let me ask this while I got you guys here, and I'm kind of picking your brain. Solo riding, short distance, just for a little while, or do you want to make it count? Do you want to go like one gas tank out, one gas tank back? All right. So, oh, hey, look who's here. Veronica, all the way from San Antonio, Texas. She said both depend on my mood. I'm with you. I'm with you. What do I prefer? I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you guys. Before my wife started riding with me, I was a solo rider, and every now and then I rode with clubs way in the late 90s, and I went independent. Didn't ride with anybody for many years. And you know, when I got back with riding with clubs, it we you know, for many years in between I rode solo. And now that my wife actually started riding with me 5 years ago, it is now preferably for me to ride at least with her, right? It just, to me, I find it sometimes boring to just ride solo, right? It's just me, you know. I guess I'll agree with you guys depending on the mood, right? But to Veto's answer, she says, remember, I changed my gas tank for that long ride to Branson. So, by the way, big shout outs to so I love riding with my husband because he lets me lead. I don't think he has a choice. I think Gail goes, listen, guy, you're back there. But listen, on a more topic, yes, Veto, I remember that trip. I think you had the little tank on the way to Branson, and then once you got back, you were like, no, listen, I need a bigger tank. So Vero started riding, her first bike was a Sportster 48, like a little 48, right? That was her first bike. And her first long trip was from Detroit, Michigan to Branson, Missouri. And yes, she championed the heck out of that ride on that bike. However, we did stop a lot to keep refilling the bike. So she went for the bigger tank. But okay, now that you have a bigger tank, do you want to just, I had a bad day at work, just riding from work to the house, will that cut it for you? For me, if I got to ride home, if I'm riding from work and I'm had a pretty rough day or whatever, guess what? I'm coming a long way. I'm taking the long way. I'm taking every back road possible. Try not to hit the big avenues. Try not to hit the big streets. I'm taking the back way. So a 30-minute ride can turn into a 1 hour and a half. All right, so that's just me. However, like I said, if it's just a pleasure ride, just to have fun, just to chill, I love when I tell my wife, come on, let's go for a ride, right? Or planning, hey, be ready. So when I get home, we'll just jump on a bike and go. So I prefer that. So what up, Chuji, a.k.a. Little Taino over in Illinois. What's going on, my bro? And then let's see. Let me see. What's this right here? Says, both have amazing values and reasons. I prefer to ride in a group most times, but when I'm on the spot on a sports bike, I tend to prefer to ride alone because I ride my own ride at my own pace on my own. I've seen that. And I got brothers here in Detroit that will tell us that. I got brothers here in Detroit that have told us we go out on a ride. You know, they'll enjoy the ride with the group. And then they go, on the way back, I'm heading out. I'm just booking it, right? They like to ride their own ride. And, you know, that's always awesome. But yeah, no, I appreciate that comment. I love the group rides, guys. There's a sense of security, a sense of safety in a big pack. But at the same time, man, when you're just enjoying yourself and you're just hitting the road, it's always a good time. But listen, real quick, guys, for you guys that are watching right now on Facebook, we're having a little problem with Facebook Messenger. I don't know what the problem is. I can still yet to figure it out. But I didn't want to go without going live. So go to @RealMotorcycle Talk on YouTube if you want to comment. I cannot see any messages coming from the Facebook. So if you're texting on Facebook, I cannot see them today. I promise I'll get it figured out next. And look who's here. Oh, my boy said that's who Sergeant Slaughter is. I'm like, oh, is this a new person? No, this is my brother. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, look, he's talking about his wife. You know, he says, yeah, but if you ask Veto, his wife, I prefer, there's 2 Vetos on the chat right now, by the way. He said, I prefer to ride with the wife. What's going on to my friends over in San Antonio? Listen, man, I am so jealous. I'm starting this podcast here, and we're going to be talking motorcycles, and we're going to be talking about more than just solo rides or group rides, and we're going to have some guests, and we're going to have you guys. So I want to talk bikes with you. I want to talk motorcycles with you. right? I want to have guests. I want to have a guest every week. That's the goal. Whether it's a famous blogger slash celebrity slash YouTuber, or maybe a tech, a mechanic from Harley or from Indian, or I want to have a guest. But when it comes to you guys, yes, I want to talk to you. I want to have your story. All right. I want to have your story. Whoa, what up, though? That's what we say here in Detroit, my boy. What's going on? But I want to talk to you guys, because the whole point is, let's talk motorcycles. What was your most memorable ride? Right? What was your most memorable ride? I figured that, bro. I figured it was you. My boy Savage. Hey, guess what, Savage? I can say hell and shit, just for the record. So we're good. Put me in, coach. I'm definitely going to bring you in. You're going to be one of my first ones. Let me tell you something about this guy, man. We did an event. We had an event in Colorado. And as soon as he pulls in, mind you, the event's in June when it happened. And as soon as we pulled in, he pulled in with his wife and the other two people that rode in with him, I believe. I go to hugs and, hey, man, what's up? Oh, nice to see you guys here. Blah, blah, blah. He goes, I don't want to talk about it. It's freezing over here. So I want to say that might have been one of his most memorable moments. But I think he flipping hated it. I think he hated that ride. I don't know if he hated the ride. He definitely hated the ending as he was pulling in. Tell of the Dragon, I see it here. Absolutely. I think Tell the Dragon is a must do for anybody here in the US of A. That it's iconic. It's iconic. And you can say, I did the Tell of the Dragon. I did that one. That is an amazing ride. However, you got to be very careful. People there are good for everything, are good for being safe, and some of them are there to test their skills, right? Test their real skills. You're over here trying to do your curves and focusing on your ride, trying to enjoy it, and not just bikers, but cars. People in sports cars want to go through and kind of swing around you and pass you on such a tight corner. So beautiful ride, however, very very careful. Yes, Gail, we can do after dark here. No FCC rules here. Yes, we can do after dark. Don't worry about it. But anyways, so just quick, just touching up on some of the topics that we wanted to start talking in the weeks coming up. Another one I would like to talk about, right, is your accessories, right? I got a bunch of things here that I've worked on and put in. So your accessories, right? And again, let me just give a quick reminder to the people on Facebook. If you're texting, for some reason there's an issue with the Facebook Messenger and my platform, I can't see it. But I promise you guys that if you come on YouTube, and it's at Real Motorcycle Talk, on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe so you can get the alerts next week as well. But if you come on YouTube, we will gladly we will see your text, and we'll gladly chat with you throughout the show. The whole point is Motorcycle Talk. So if I can't get your messages, we can't talk. But we'll figure this out. We'll figure the Facebook thing out. But for today, if you don't mind, jump over to YouTube, and we'll have our, we'll conversate there. Let me see. Chicago to Dallas, back with the wife and a few members in 5 days. So you guys did Chicago to Dallas and back in 5 days. I like that ride. I have never done a Chicago to Dallas. I have done Houston to Detroit. So I guess it's kind of similar. Kind of similar, but yeah. Hey, good to see you too, Adriana. Nice seeing you guys here. Thank you. Again, if you are on Facebook, jump over to YouTube at Real Motorcycle Talk, just so that we can, I know I'm watching it. They did just score. Y'all see that? Lions just scored 3-10. Go Lions. Fuck the Cowboys. All right, listen, I'm about to lose a few viewers. I know. I can't stand the Cowboys. If you guys watched any of my previous material, you'll know I hate the Cowboys, except to here I can actually say it. All right, I can't say. And you know what? Maybe let's. Man, this is Motorcycle Talk. That's not Top Football. So we said to Tell a Dragon. What else? What else is a ride that, or maybe a ride that you haven't done that you would like to do? Listen up. This one right here. While you guys post something you haven't done that you would like to do, but let me know if you've done it or not, and or give me a topic of a ride that you've actually done. Right. So here we go. Twisted Sisters. I don't know if you guys know this ride, but if you're in Texas Hill Country, you have to do the Twisted Sisters. Is it really that challenging? I don't want to say challenging like the Tail of the Dragon, but it's definitely a scenic view, curvy roads, up, downs, valleys, the whole 9 yards. If you're in Texas, you'll get the hill country. You'll get the actual mountains of Texas. People don't think they got them. Yes, they do. It's called the hill country. And Jose, remind me. I know it's west of Austin, but I just can't remember what cities he'd actually touched. So if you can remember, hit me up and let me know. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna say anything about the Bears because I really don't have nothing bad to say. I don't want to say I hate them because I don't. I just the Bears. Okay, they're there. Okay, I like it. They're okay. I like it. But it's still my Lions win, lose, or tie. All right, so check this out. So, all right, assless chaps are most underrated. So listen, Savage. Were you wearing any when you pulled up to Colorado? Because it wasn't that cold. It was like 60 degrees when you got to the mountaintop. Okay, so it wasn't that cold. But I mean, I get it. I get it. But what accessories? These are all topics we're gonna really break down throughout the upcoming shows. Okay, guys. So, no, we can talk about that. We can't talk about the incident in Phoenix. This, as you guys know, there's a biker got shot by another biker club, and then a vehicle came over and ran the shooter over. The guy that got shot and the guy that got hit both passed away, and that can create a lot of tension in the biker world when things like that happen. But we definitely can address all these topics, guys. This whole show is called Motorcycle Talk. There is nothing we cannot talk about. However, I will caution is we're not here to bash anybody. We're not here to talk about anybody badly. We can share news, we can share thoughts and ideas, but that's all it is, just our conversations right here on the show. But as I was saying, guys, we're talking about rides, we're talking about accessories on your bike. What is your favorite? This, that, the third, I don't care. Listen, I know some people who hate a cup holder. I was one of them. I hated a cup holder. I just thought it made my bike look, got a cup holder on there. What kind of web does that? Guess what? I got a real good cup holder now because I love having my big Yeti cup on there with my nice cold drink, and I'll be able to sip on it, and I don't have to wait 45 minutes or an hour before I can take a sip again. So, I mean, I was that guy who didn't like them. So we can talk about accessories. We can talk about everything. We will have different topics for every week. And different guests. Some of the guests, again, like I said, is going to be you guys. Some of the guests are going to be just people, just anybody and everybody from the motorcycle world around here. So let me see what they say here. I ride from Oklahoma to Florida with ice on the road, snow, and Florida temperatures was 7 degrees when we got to North Florida. That happens, and I know, for example, right now we're having this amazing polar vortex hitting the Midwest and the Northeast. So while we're talking here, what's the temperature where you're at, so I can get jealous here and start hating on you guys. Danford, what's going on, man? Okay. Oh, look, this is an actual good one. So here it says Anaconda in Puerto Rico. Drove it, and I would love to do it on the bike. Listen, I love that route. That is also an iconic route. It is known. Bikers love it in Puerto Rico. But let me tell you, Puerto Rico doesn't take care of their roads as nicely as other places. So not only are you weaving through the curves in the mountains with a big old hill to your right or to your left, but you're also dodging potholes the whole time you're going up those hills and back on the other side. But it is an iconic, beautiful ride. And if you're in Puerto Rico, man, you're just in Puerto Rico, man. So let me see. Did I get this right? So it's Bandera, Leakey, and Campwood. Are those the three cities, Danforth? Am I getting that right? From the Twisted Sisters, right? I believe that's it. And yeah, because Jose also told me it's Leakey, Texas. That's right. Yeah, I remember doing it a while back, a long time ago. And let me tell you how I ended up doing it. I'm at home, and due to some personal family matters, my house was overcrowded, right? We were helping a couple of family members, and my house got overcrowded. I ended up with like 11, 12 people at my house. And you know, that put a lot of personal stress. And I'm not trying to put my business out there, just to understand, set the tone of how I ended up doing the Twisted Sisters. I get home, and when I get home, my wife has a big bag already packed up with a tent on it, and she's got it on the back of my bike on the seat. I drove in from work, and it's a Friday afternoon. And I say, "What are you doing?" She goes, "You're going camping." She's like, "You're going camping. You're leaving. You're stressed. You need to go decompress, jump on that bike and go." And that's what I did. I remember going west on 190 out of Livingston, Texas. And once I got to 45, I was like, "Well, which way do I go?" Okay, let me boom. And I kept going. And I ended up through College Station. And somehow I ended up closer to the Austin area. That started, and didn't make it that night because I left after work. Didn't make it that night. Found a campground. The next morning, I made it, did the Twisted Sisters, stayed on the south side, and then it was about 3.5 hours, maybe 4-hour ride back to North Houston where I lived. And let me tell you, I loved it. And again, it was a moment where I needed a little bit of clarity. It was a solo ride, needed a little bit of clarity. I came back, listen, I hugged and kissed my wife like I hadn't kissed her in a long time. It really meant a lot that she thought enough to say, go, do this. But at the same time, I was able to experience that one. So pretty amazing ride. So if you are ever in the Texas area, or you are in the Texas area and you got some time, go do it. Go do it. And of course, listen, the roadside diners and little shops and restaurants that you find along the way, the best. All right, what is he talking about? We still talking about the assless chaps, man? He says, I went him around the house, but don't ask. I wasn't asking. You're the one that put the business out there. Now a bunch of people here are wondering what it is that you do on Saturday nights when you're not. I'm just gonna leave it at that. No, he's not talking about the sugar scrubs. I don't use sugar. I use papaya scrubs. Just saying that for the record. I don't know what we're talking about here. Guys, listen, this is your talk, and I don't care. So let's talk about it. Greetings from my sister Janet Acevedo. By the way, happy birthday, baby talk. We love you. We wish you nothing but many, many years of safe riding, good health, and just much love to you. And shout outs to Tootsie, your cool, crazy, amazing, cool friend / your husband. But yeah, no, we wish you guys, I wish you a very, very happy birthday. It's 55 where, in Texas? No way. Is that cold? Okay, I gotta ask that because I literally have to go do some business in Texas in a few weeks before the holidays. I gotta run down to my mom's house over in Livingston, Texas. And I need to know. Maybe I need to look at the weather. Maybe I need to make sure that I have a I'm gonna take my fucking coat with me, man. I'm not trying to be in Texas freezing because I'm thinking I'm going to the Caribbean. Look at this. I got a cup holder, cell phone holder, GPS, and a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I'm not mad at you. I do have. I mean, it depends on the bike that you have. For example, my bike has a screen, so once I plug in my phone, everything off my phone is on my screen. So my GPS is on the screen, so I don't have to hang that. But I do have a cup holder. Yeah, I do have that. I'm not gonna lie. And I added a front and rear camera, little tiny cameras. One goes under my fairing, the other one goes under my trunk, and it records on a loop. All right, it's amazing. The best $60 I ever spent. I got some more boxes around here. Best $60 I ever spent. It records on a loop. So after 3 hours of recording, it starts recording over the top of it again. And if you ever get into an accident or anybody ever, even if your bike is parked, it's recording. All right, it goes back 15 seconds, records first. So if you park your bike, somebody hits your bike, it'll record that. I tested it, and it worked. Now, I don't get paid for promoting it, but it worked. So, yeah, it worked for us. Oh, look at this. Jumper cables. What's up, Juan? What's going on, man? Jumper cables. That's a good one. Either that or a jump box, a little jump box, about the size of a book or so, with the 2 cords. That's also good. But jumper cables, I mean, let me tell you about those boxes. I got one. I've bought 2 already. And one, I charged it. It always said 100. And once I put it on, it would drop down to like 50, and I couldn't even jump the bike. So don't know. I preferred the actual jumper cables. You can find somebody to give you a jump. Big shout out to everybody who's just joining in. If you're joining in on Facebook, for some reason, our Facebook Messenger is not working properly today. I still got to figure out what that kink is. But if you jump to @Real Motorcycle Talk on YouTube, you can definitely text just like all the other people who are texting with us. Look at my wife said. She said, truth is, I was trying to get rid of you, babe. I believe it, but guess what? Joke's on you because I had a hell of a time. I'm just saying. Santos says he's in California. And by the way, Jose Santos a truck driver, trailero, by the way. And he's in California and it's 58. So, okay, so there is an Arctic blast going around. And guys, listen to this guy. This is why him and his crew are going to be welcome on the show because he's talking about wanting to be, bro. I don't want to see it though. I'm sure somebody might. Tillman in Oklahoma is beautiful, especially on the fall. The scenic view is amazing. Let me tell you, there's a lot of places in the United States, and we talk about, how amazing the Ozarks is, or Smoky Mountains, or the Pacific Coast Highway, and those are absolutely beautiful. I mean, going to the Badlands, right, in the Dakotas, all these places are amazing. However, I will seriously remind you guys, the United States is full of roads you have never heard of. Sometimes the best thing is to just get on your bike and get lost. I can't speak for the whole country. I've not ridden every road in the country. I don't think anybody ever has. I've ridden a lot. But the state of Michigan, like Michigan, I'll give you mine, you give me yours. The state of Michigan, that looks like a palm, or whichever way you're watching. I don't know if it's mirrored, but we have a thumb, and that ride on the thumb could take 4 hours if you don't stop, or it can take 9-10 hours if you take it nice and smooth and you check out all the lighthouses along the lakes and all of the above. And listen, and that is a route that the locals here love it. The locals here live by it, but most people don't know about it. And it's just beautiful, good riding just to get out there. Now, you said it's 34 in Oklahoma? That's in Lawton, 34? Listen, y'all need to stop with that, man. Now, I'm tired of Michigan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of the weather. I am. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yep, I'm tired of it. Okay, so okay, check it out. So my boy Sergio Barbas, he goes, Saturday night, this is his wife. Saturday night, he walks around butt-ass naked around the house wearing his chaps. That's Barbas for you. Oh. Hey, get my chaps. Just getting ready for after the show. Oh, funny. Adolfo, where you at? You said it's 10 degrees. Where you at? Where you at, brother? You must be up here up north, bro. I think you're up north, right? You're north of me, Minnesota. Says I might have to join the Booty Pirates. Listen, y'all. Rockford, what's going on, Juan? What's going on? Freezing in New York City. Absolutely, yeah. I was watching one of our friends here from Detroit is actually out there taking a quick girlfriend, boyfriend trip, vacation to the Big Apple, and he's posting pictures. And I can tell it's cold. I mean, just looking at the people behind him on the pictures, how frozen they are. I'll see, man. I'm not sure if I got the time. I'm leaving here Monday morning, get there to Houston about 11, and then I'm flying back Wednesday afternoon. It's literally for work. It's literally to handle some business. But while I'm in town, I'll definitely visit my mom. That's what I said about Texas. But it's like I said, it's for work. So Adrian says, I was in Colorado for a month and a half, riding all around the mountains in Grand Junction area. It's very, very beautiful. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, guys, we're going to talk about everything on this show. We're going to talk about your rides, my rides. We're just going to bring you in and talk goofy. Sometimes we're going to get serious, or we're going to talk legal matters, such as what to do in the event of an accident, who to reach out, what to keep on your bikes, right? What if you're riding solo? What if you're doing that Grand Junction ride solo, right? Just you're trying to do this solo thing for however long. What if your bike breaks down at 8:30 and you're 45 miles from the closest anything on either direction? Are you ready to weather a night until you can actually get help? How many of you guys have ever rode where you're supposed to have signal, but all of a sudden you don't? Your phone falls off your bike and you lose it. Now you got no way to communicate. I mean, guys, The possibilities are endless. What do you put on your bike? That's another thing. What's on your saddlebags? Another topic. And of course, the ugly ones we don't want to hear, right? What to do in case of an accident, who to reach out to. I mentioned that a second ago. All that stuff, right? So, Rochester, Minnesota. That's what I figured you were. Yeah, I forgot you were up there. I was thinking you were more parallel with me, but no, you're probably another 10 degrees up from where I'm at. So, yeah, it's extremely cold out here, man. Do I want to have a guest on the show? Yeah, I'm gonna have guests on the show, bro. You're gonna be one of them. I'm going to have tons of guests on the show. The whole point is to talk with people. Today, like I said, it's a pilot show just to talk to you guys and let you guys know what we're doing and kind of set the tone and let you guys know. But yeah, we're going to definitely have shows and guests. And you guys, at the end of the day, I want you guys. You guys are going to be the bread and butter. We're going to talk. We'll come up with a topic. And you know what? You don't have to be an expert on the topic. You just give me your opinions. I can bring in, I know if I bring Savage, there's going to be a lot of goofing around, but we can actually get to good conversation about, hey, you know what? I get it. We're goofy. We're joking. We're dropping F-bombs all night. Cool. I don't care. But what's in your bike? What do you carry on when you go on a long ride? Do you choose to stop every 100 miles or do you go almost till the tank is empty? Do you push? How do you like to ride, right? I mean, all these topics, and let's just get to know our biker brothers and sisters, and of course, each and every one of us. Gail says, me first. Ooh, man. Ooh. Luke was here. So this young lady dated my son for a while, and I only say that because you see her calling me dad. She calls me dad. I love her just like a daughter. However, I'm super proud of the young lady she's become. She is now married, not to my son, but now married, and I couldn't be happier of the men she's chosen. So, Vero, love you. That's another Vero. We got 3 Veros on the show already today. Her name's Veronica Hipólito. I love you, stutter, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. So, let me see. Nope, I better have battery on my phone because I need to call my husband. Well, what if you lose it? You don't know. You better. Okay, fine. Do you hang your phone on your bike? Answer that, Gail. Do you hang your phone on your bike? What kind of phone holder do you have? Is it a Temu holder or is it a Amazon, or did you actually buy it at a good, reputable location where you know your phone is going to be secure? Because I'm going to tell you something, guys. These phones, that's trouble. Listen, this phone, better part of $1,000, right? For most of us that are using smartphones, better part of $1,000, and we want to trust a $22 phone holder. Think about that, right? And you know what? That is another thing. Helmet, no helmet. All of those things, guys, are a big factor on this show. Are going to be topics. She said yes on a mount, and it's always charging. I bought it at Harley. It's a good one. That's the right answer. What? Don't open your left saddlebag, babe. Don't ask questions. Now you're gonna make me go to the garage after I get done with the show. Right. Mine I think was like $90. The one I bought was like $80-$90, if I recall correctly. And listen, I bought it because I ended up going to an event and I ended up with a $50 Harley gift card. So then I only paid the difference. So yeah, I remember. Quad locks, those are good ones. Again, none of these are sponsors of ours, but maybe we'll get them to sponsor us and give us some stuff to give away to you guys. But quad lock's a good one. Yeah, quad lock's a good one. But there's tons out there. But yeah, think about it, guys. One of the she said, Veronica says, quad lock phone holder. That bitch ain't going nowhere unless I don't put it on right. So you got to make sure you put it on right. Mine is Ciro, C-I-R-O, I think is the name. C-I-R-O. So the phone goes in and you twist and then you lock. I mean, it pinches the hell out the phone. I've been using it for 4 years. Perfect. I mean, it's a little ugly looking now because it's starting to show its age. But yeah, no, it's working perfect. I want to thank every single one of you guys who are joining us and actually chatting with me today. If you're watching us on Facebook and you're commenting, no, it's not Tamu, bro. But if you're actually commenting, and you're commenting on Facebook, unfortunately, I cannot read Facebook messages for today. So I'll ask you guys to come to Real Motorcycle Talk on YouTube, and I can gladly, I will happily see your messages and comment and talk on them. Bro, so you can see one I have, because now you're just hating over there. I see you. So, but I get it. I get it. Some people just gotta. Oh man, they're cheap now. Well, not cheap, but they're like $60 now. They're like $60 now. But hold on, let me see if I can share it with you guys. Because let's see, screen share. Yeah. Let's see, zero phone holder. Here we go. Nope, this one. Look, even Walmart's got it now. At the stage, here we go. This one right here. Now, mine does not have the little glue thing that goes to the. Mine actually goes to the two screws that hold the controls, that hold the control horn, lights, all of the above. So, boom. Which one do you have? Wait a minute, I'm getting a message. What's going on? I told you this is going to be just us talking to y'all. Anyways, so Savage, when are you ready to do this? I'm afraid of his answer. What did she say? Hold on. I just lost something here. Here we go. It says, I've dropped my phone and ran it over with my old holder. So, hey, big shout out to this fool. He knows who it is. I'm going to keep him anonymous, but he just sent me 3 eggplants. I get him. I'll get him later. Anyways, you say you dropped your phone. Let me tell you, I've never had that, but that's let me see. I'm trying to think if I can crap on my wife, see if she's done it. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Great to see you. Love you guys. Thank you. Let's see. My husband added a GPS system on my Can-Am, so I don't have to mount the phone. Oh, sweet. So you hold the phone, you charge it, you hold it. All right, that's it. So yeah, on my wife's Can-Am, the same thing. She actually has a mount where she holds it, and if the way it's on her bike, it fits so centered, she can still see her odometer and her gauges, and then the phone is dead center, almost by where the screen is. So got little screen in the middle, and then the two odometers and speedometer, and that's where it sits in the middle. So it works perfect on hers. I'm sure she wants something else eventually. That's been working. Let me see. Looking good, brother. Share with Josh Haugen. Hey, he reached out to me tonight. Love you, brother. I swear you should be a politician. That's my brother Kevin Boney from Conroe. Well, I met him when I was in Conroe, Texas. He lived in, if I recall correctly, it was Montgomery, Texas. I can't remember, somewhere out there in Texas. Very good brother. Lots of stories together, Kevin. Lots of stories. I actually spoke with Josh earlier today. We were texting. He asked me who I still I'm in touch with. I mentioned your name. Glad you guys linked up, man. Guys, listen, I want you guys, whoever's here today, you guys are going to call the shots and tell me what topic you want to talk about next week. And of course, I already have, depending on the topic, is going to be who the guest is next week. And listen, guys, this is a lot of you guys that are watching me right now. Follow me from my previous podcast. This is a place where we are going to talk motorcycle culture, motorcycle world. We are not going to sit here, not only from the previous podcast that I have in the previous organization, but any group or organization for that matter. We're going to give out news. You want to talk about news such as what happened in Phoenix? Absolutely. We can talk about that. But we're just going to have fun. Let's just talk what we love. Let's just talk motorcycles and just have a blast. What up? This guy. Anyways, I'm super excited to be back on the screen. I truly love doing this crap. I miss it. And here I am. I'm definitely going to bring. So what topic, guys? Look, Janet Acevedo says, I'm using Zero for years. Love it when her hubby ride together until the gas light comes on. Always his bike. Usually almost 200 miles when we ride a long distance. And that's about right. I know the bikes that you guys ride. So yeah, you guys should get about 250 to 270, 280 on your bikes. So, hey, hold on. I'm looking at the Cowboys schedule. Hold on. All right. Oh man, they hit another field goal. It's still 10-6 though. They still suck. I don't care. Okay, back to the show. Let's talk about the dark side. Everybody not know what the dark side is, guys. It's for cruisers when you put a car tire on your back wheel. Right? Let's talk about the dark side. Some people may love it. Some people hate it. Some people swear at it. Some people swear by it. What's your choice? And again, nobody's right, nobody's wrong, man. We can talk about the dark side of the moon too, Savage, and why we haven't been back since '69. We can talk about that, and we can talk about all your theories. As long as there's a motorcycle in the moon, we can talk about all you want. But yeah, no, let's talk about it, guys. Let's think about ideas, things you want to talk about. If you guys find any topic of interest online while you guys are browsing or searching or just goofing around on your Facebooks or your social medias, share it with me. Share it with me so that we can make it a topic. And if you want to, you'll be the person sitting here talking with me. But like I said, I will have some serious topics every now and then where we will be, talking about, legit biker needs. Where's it at? Over here. So I'm excited. Hold on. I'm about to. And another thing that I kind of started doing, got kind of curious and wanted to see if I can get it going, is biker facts, right? So yeah, I saw the fumble. Listen, I know I'm watching you guys. I don't know why I chose today, man. Jesus, I forgot that we were playing on a Thursday. That's what it was. But weird biker facts, real biker facts, like the first one. We recovered. I just saw that. Oof. Man, I panicked for a minute. Like the first biker fact that I shot out there, guys, was simple. Did you know that in 1903, the first Harley Davidson had a soup can for a carburetor? That's a biker fact, right? So the first prototype Harley motor to use a soup can for a carburetor. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing to start throwing out there. So we hope you follow our page, Motorcycle Talk with Taino, on Facebook, or at Real Motorcycle Talk on YouTube. Hit the notification bell, guys. Hit the like, of course, the subscribe and the notification bell so that you guys can get the alerts. As of right now, we will be airing every Thursday insurance coverage. Absolutely. We'll definitely want to talk about insurance coverage. And are you properly insured? Thank you for that text. Are you properly insured? Look at this guy. He wants to talk about slingshot. Yeah. You know what, man? You look at a slingshot, you look at a Can-Am, right? To me, the problem is not the size of the vehicle. To me, you're supposed to straddle a motorcycle, right? So even the Can-Ams and the Spiders, I'm okay with that, right? Because you're actually straddling. You're actually got handlebars. With the slingshots, personal opinion, and I may lose a follower because of this, with a slingshot, you're driving a car, right? It's my thing. That's my thing. You're driving a three-wheel car. But with a Can-Am, with a Spider, still got the feel of the motorcycle. You still got the motorcycle style type riding. So I love them both. I actually rode my wife's Spider, and it's not my favorite, but I enjoy the rides. I actually enjoy riding her Can-Am every now and then. So they're like, listen, I'm with you. Unfortunately, a lot of states all states register them as motorcycles. But that's just my feels. I personally love two wheels. Some people here prefer three, no matter what. I'll ride them both, but in my personal choice is and I'm gonna tell you, I'll ride the we call them the geezer glide, right? The big old man bikes. Listen, I will ride comfortable. I will tell you, we're talking about accessories. I get it. Everybody says, oh, my phone holder or my cup holder. No, my backrest and my highway pegs, my accessories. Then after I had those two, then I worried about loud pipes. Then I put a phone holder on there and a cup holder. That was it. I wanted my backrest. So I get it, guys. But yeah, we want to talk about anything you guys want to talk about. And again, I apologize for today's hiccup for some reason. Like I said, Facebook is not portraying the messages, and nobody got an alert on Facebook for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna figure it out as soon as we're off the air. I'm gonna go into the settings and figure out why I couldn't talk to you guys on Facebook. Somebody's at my door. Who's at my door? Oh, it's the wife. She's checking up on me. I guess I didn't talk enough about her. Yeah, I'm watching the score over there. Keeping track of my butt. We're playing the Cowboys. We hate them. I got people here that are with me. Yeah. Heated grips and heated seat. Well, mine came with it. That was one of my choices, right? Mine came with touchdown Detroit, baby. Listen, I love you. You over here, you're fucking watching the show for me. The game for me. I'm over here just watching the scores. Since when does a motorcycle have a steering wheel? I'm with you. Listen, I am with you. Okay? I'm not arguing it. This is what I love. This is why I want the show, man. This is why I want to talk to you guys. And maybe one day we'll bring somebody who rides a slingshot, and nobody's going to argue. Nobody's going to, we're just going to talk. Hey, you know what? Sell me the screenshot. Sell me the slingshot. Sell me the idea that the slingshot is what I want to ride and why. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. If I'm going down to, I live in the Midwest. If I'm going down to Florida, or I'm going down somewhere and I'm with the wife, and, I might rent a slingshot for a day to go cruise the beach. I'm not saying I won't, okay? I'm not saying I won't ride it. She said, nah, we're going to argue. Wait a minute. Oh, man, listen, I got so much stuff set for this show. Like, when you said that, nah, we're going to argue. I have nothing ready, man. Or
oh my gosh. What? Say what?
That's what I want to do with the show. I want to actually have a very interactive show. But unfortunately, since today I'm the only person on the screen, I'm the only one talking, I can't have a lot of dead time for me to go back and forth searching through the stuff. But when I have a guest, we'll definitely be able to use that kind of stuff. But you're saying, yes, we are going to argue. Okay. I mean, I guess we're he said no one is going to join that episode. That's my entrance voice everywhere I go. I love it. Yeah, that's right. The Lions, Detroit in La Casa. Just put it out there. Just know that. I mean, it's still the second quarter, 17-6, Detroit leading by 11. But hey, I'm not here to do a Detroit Lions podcast. But welcome to everybody who came in towards the end. If you are texting on Facebook, I apologize. For some reason, the link did not work as clearing as I wanted to, and I don't see anything coming from Facebook, only through YouTube. So on Facebook, you can like our page at Motorcycle Talk with Taino, or one word, and of course on YouTube, Real Motorcycle Talk, at Real Motorcycle Talk, and of course like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of the other ones, so that you can be up and up. And you can watch the show on either platform. We're going to simulcast on both platforms all the time. Like I said, I'll figure out what the hiccup was with not being able to see your messages here. Leg Up Landing Gear, you definitely need to sell that bike. This is hilarious. Listen, I'm going to enjoy the outcome of this. But like I said, I got quite a lot of you guys that are personal good friends that would love to sit here and think about what I would like to see, the future of this show. What I would like to see is to have the same exact energy I have when I sit down in Savage's house at his bar and we're just talking bikes, right? I'll even welcome you guys to sit down with your beverage of choice, right? You're going to give me a beverage. I normally don't drink. Most people know that I don't drink. But if I am having a drink with you, it's preferably Jameson. All right, and it's on the rocks, double shot, and let it last, because I'm going to milk the hell out of that drink the rest of the night, okay? Just going to let y'all know. So that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, even though it was kind of a hiccup with the whole Facebook not logging in. But I still thank you guys for coming through, saying hello, throwing ideas. You get violated when you drink. Violated or violent? All right. Savage, that question's for you, bro. That question is not for me. You're saying violent or violated? That's the question. Either way, it's a legit question. No, I won't leave the show until I get the answer to that. No, so it is violated. No. No, I don't. Actually, the drinker here in my house is Troubles. Troubles is the drinker here in the house. Yeah, Assless Chaps definitely come out when I drink. Listen, there are 2 videos out there in 2 events, one in Orlando and one here in the Metro Detroit area, where allegedly Taino was twerking. Don't know how true that is. All right. Don't know how legit that is, but allegedly Taino was drinking on one of those. However, I don't really drink. You will never just go, hey, let's go grab a drink. No, that doesn't happen. However, I will tell you, the drinker here in my house is my wife. She enjoys partying. She'll party with the rest of you guys. She'll stand her ground with the rest of y'all, except with Savage. Savage is the only one. Savage from Manville is the only one that put her to bed. Okay. Yeah, she loves it when I drink. Oh man, I love you guys. What's up, Scott? What's going on, my brother? Listen, guys, I want to say thank you, guys. We're gonna go ahead and cut it short today, just because today was a pilot program. Wanted to test this out. Want to make sure, we got this thing going on. I will fix the Facebook issue. For some reason, like I said, if you're on Facebook, I can't read your messages. For some, there's been a hiccup here today. I will fix it. It's showing me here. It says can't post comments from some destinations, and then I'm seeing here and it says Facebook profile. I go on it. I look at it. It looks public. Everything's public. I don't know why. I got to go figure it out, but I didn't want to keep you guys waiting or not have the conversations today. But I want to thank you guys, and don't forget the show is going to be called Motorcycle Talk with Taino, and I want you guys to bring the noise. I want you guys to bring the noise, guys. I want you guys to tell me your story. I'm gonna bring Adriana. I know she's a fairly new rider. Let's get her story. Let's get her everything. How did she start and where she's at today? I'm gonna bring Troubles one day. She can tell you for 20 years, for 20 years, motorcycles been my life. All right, it's been a me thing. Yes, Adriana for now is going to be on Thursdays. However, we may change once the summer kicks in, because I got a lot of bike nights on Thursday here locally. So we may shoot it to a different day then. But for now, it's going to be every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 Mountain, 5 LA or Pacific, as they call it. But yeah, every Thursday we're going to be here. And I'm looking forward to having you guys as guests. And let's just talk motorcycles. And let's start a ruckus. Let's argue. Let's not disrespect anybody, but let's argue. You got the right. You can say whatever the hell you want. I can say whatever the hell I want. But listen, I crap on my best friend's motorcycle because he rides a Honda. So as I leave today, as I say my goodbyes, go ahead and put the bike of choice down here. What bike would you ride? I always start trouble with this one. What's your bike? What's your preferred bike? And listen, I get them all. I get them all, man. I've rode them all. I've had a Yamaha Royal Star. I've had a Victory. I've had Harleys. I've had Hondas. I've had a Kawasaki. I've had, I know. Listen. You need to see the text thread that I got with myself and my friend. How everything goofy I find on Facebook, everything. I just talk crap about it. That's it, Johnny. I'm a road glide. So, and when I was on a road glide, I'm. You guys are gonna shoot me now, and going Veronica. My thing is to fix fairing. I love a fixed fairing. Way before my road glide, I rode Honda Goldwings because they have the fixed fairing. And that's just a me thing. But yeah, tell me what your bike is right now. If you don't have that bike yet, what is your dream bike, right? If you don't have your dream bike yet, tell me what you're riding and what is your dream bike. But definitely, we'll definitely be here, guys. Let's talk motorcycles. Let's talk anything you want to talk about. I know, Johnny, don't. Jeez, bro. You over here. He's disappointed at me now. See, I told you. So 100 Rebel 300 and 1100 right here. Man, you went from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other. But I get it. And then, of course, Honda Fury 13. Oh, the Fury, though. That's got the long raked front end, the 1300, and then BMW S1000. Okay. I mean, I'm not mad there. The Street Glide, of course. I mean, that is the classic Harley bike out there in the world. All right. So the Street Glide. So big shout outs. And before we leave, guys, really quick, I want to make sure I put a little clip out here that I'm supposed to put real quick.
This show is presented thanks to the sponsorship of the Motorcycle Safety Lawyers.
Did I freeze it? Thank you to the Motorcycle Safety Lawyers for being part of sponsoring this show. Let me see who they got. The Harley Street Glide. I want to make sure I don't miss any. Harley Street Glide. Harley XG. Yeah. Let me see. Then the Royal Star, the Roadstar, and the 2012 Ultra Limited. Let me see. Oh, Victor has a. This is Victor. I ride a Yamaha Royal Star Venture. Yeah, that was one of my first bikes. Mine was Hunter Green. For the record, had that metallic Hunter Green with the brown saddlebag. So, Can-Am Spiders, right? I mean, whatever you buy, yeah, that's what's up. So, my wife rides a Spider. I think it's 2015 RSS SE. So she's got the sports version of it. Let me see. It's not a Harley Sunday. Oh, you want a crotch rocket now? Listen, one of our bros that was here earlier. Well, actually, Ron from Manville. That man, what does he ride? No, he doesn't ride a crotch rocket. He rides the BMW, and they did the Manville to not to Branson, to Colorado, nonstop. So woof. I couldn't do that. No, I like my comfort. I like my legs stretched out. Spiders. Like I said, they're still motorcycles, so I'm cool with those. All right, guys. I thank you guys, and I can stay here and do this all night long. But like I said, I did have a date with. Bro, stop it! I did have a date with my Detroit Lions. So I'm watching the show. If I'm going to tell you, if I lose you as a friend over the Lions, that means you were never a friend. But I think the Cowboys suck. They will forever suck. And that's it. And if you guys ever want to have a Cowboys suck show, just reach out to me and let me know. Oh, come on, Johnny, man. For real. You a Cowboy fan, bro? Oh, man. Come on, bro. I mean, it's America. You have the right to support the losers if you want to, I guess. I mean, I respect it. Hey, you know what they say? You know what they say about the Cowboy star? They said it's not a logo, it's a rating. They only get 1 star and that's it. So I'm gonna leave with that. That's the joke. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate your loyalty and just coming out and check us out and just having a good time here talking to you guys. I appreciate it. We will see you guys next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. Bring the topics during the week. Chat on the Facebook. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about. And if you definitely want to be a guest, hit me up. Let me know. Let's talk motorcycles right here with Taino.
Nice.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!